If you're going to be spending any length of time in Thailand, then finding inexpensive restaurants are a must. Most Thais tend to eat out rather than cooking at home, with many of them not really having cooking facilities. And with the abundance of small cheap restaurants, often referred to as mom and pop shops, it makes sense to have a few to choose from. Tonight I'm going to be showing you one such shop that lately we've been visiting all the time. The owner, Park has been running this shop for 10 years. It may not look much from the outside, and basically it's a shed, a wooden structure with no actual windows, just openings, and whilst it may put a lot of people off from trying this sort of food outlet, you would be missing out on some seriously delicious food at prices that will increase the longevity of your bank balance for sure. The restaurant offers simple classic Thai dishes such as pad see ew, which is a broad rice noodle dish made up from different soy sauces, Chinese broccoli, and of course a choice of meats or seafood. A dish that is sure to satisfy most people's appetite. And being in Thailand, you have a wide choice of egg fried rice dishes. These come in all shapes and sizes, but my particular favourite at this restaurant is the egg fried rice with Chinese sausage and crispy belly pork. These two flavour combinations seem to match so well, and they just give a delicious experience. Pagwan is known throughout the local community here for her crispy belly pork dishes, and if you're going to visit this restaurant, then I would strongly recommend that you try one of her belly pork dishes. There are quite a few available, but I'm sure that you will love them. Over the last few months, since I've been visiting this mom and pop shop, the thing that keeps drawing me back and that I love isn't just the delicious food and the cheapness, but it's like popping over to your mum's for a delicious home cooked meal. The husband and wife team here that run this restaurant just make you feel so invited. It's such a relaxing experience. With Nat working full-time in the businesses, often finishing late, these type restaurants are a lifesaver. Most dishes cost less than what you could cook them for yourself, plus there's no clearing away, washing up, etc. One of my favourite dishes here, bearing in mind I haven't tried everything on the menu as yet, is the crispy belly pork with kale served with rice, Pagwan. She gives plenty of gravy sauce, which you often find at most restaurants. They're a little bit stingy with the sauce or gravy, and personally I love to mix this into the rice. It not only overall enhances the flavour of the dish, but it makes the rice less dry. It still amazes me, even after 20 years of visiting Thailand, both as a tourist and now living here as an expat, how these small restaurants produce such tasty food with the very basic equipment. In fact, some of the food that comes out of these small restaurants tastes better than some of the food that comes out of state-of-the-art kitchens. This is why so many Thais choose to use them daily, and you will see a very brisk takeaway service from people either picking up to eat at home or using one of the many food delivery app services. These type restaurants are a big benefit and crucial to the local community, with many Thai workers working long hours and not wanting to cook at the end of their day, just order, eat and relax. I was hoping to have a few shots of Pagwan cooking, but she felt a little embarrassed by their very limited setup, which consists of just 2 gas burners and a few woks. Nat tried to reassure Pagwan that people realised that this is Thailand and this is Thai style cooking, but we didn't want to make her feel uncomfortable while being filmed. I hope you've enjoyed this look at just one mom and pop restaurant in my local area. Of course, there will be many more to explore, that's for sure. Some will be great while others not so. But remember, don't be put off initially by outside appearances. Just go in, try it out, they may just surprise you. And with that, I will see you next time.